Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Sorry, this is from April the 3rd to the 10th. Just let me have a minute to look at this. So yes, crowning card, choices have to be made. The picture tells a story, guys. This is someone who's lies before them two choices and go in one direction or another direction. It's that fork in the road, Scorpio. So this is a sort of crowning energy of the week. I'm looking at your cards. You've got some really quite powerful combinations of cards. I've had to pull some additional guidance cards so I can build up a story to give you some sort of general idea. At the bottom of the deck is the work card. Okay, so this is you focusing on what you're bringing into the world, what you're doing to sustain yourself, to make the world a better place. Basically, what are you contributing? So this is, at the core of your week, and your whole April readings had this real theme of stability. The colour green was right through your readings, which is about prosperity, stability, how you live your life on a daily basis, on establishing a sense of security for yourself. That's what I've been picking up quite a lot. Other cards keep coming to your deck through your reading. Six of Swords is now came. Someone in transition, this beautiful, peaceful, graceful energy of moving on. Okay, I'm going to start your reading. It's the cards at the end of the week are really drawing my attention, but let's start right to the beginning. Two of Pages, loads of activity going to be around you, loads of news, new potential. Page of Wands, my favourite page, basically. All these new potential opportunities, and he's with the Page of Swords, which means you might be after, this is you maybe chasing after them, sending out applications, CVs, looking into what are these oranges that have developed. This is the work he's done, and he has to make some choices about what he's going to follow. Okay, my only concern with this Page of Swords is he can really be impulsive. I find him quite a difficult energy for me to manage because I'm Aquarius. I'm already very wired up. He can be quite be careful of impatience, of having your finger in an electric socket. Sometimes with that Page of Swords, he wants it and he wants it now. Keep everything slow, okay, and follow your gut instinct, which is your that fire in your belly about what potentials to follow up, or go for them all but don't make any decisions yet. Okay, so I'm looking at the rest of the cards. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, you've got some manifestation stuff going on. Now your next two cards, so after this Page of Wands, okay, which always is about new growth, new opportunities, okay, comes the World and the Sun card together. Now that's what I mean. Actually, thank you. I'm getting more guidance now. There's some huge potentials here, and don't just follow anything with that Page of Swords, because sometimes he just makes two rash decisions without letting the whole picture come through. The Sun is a yes card to whatever question, and whatever these cards mean to you, the Sun is just a yes. It's the most positive card in the deck. The outcome is good. It's all going to be fine with that Sun card. It's about your vitality, your life force, with the World, which means completion of one cycle. The lessons have been learned, and you've got to this place of integration and maturity, which is just consistently tuning me into your April readings about that grounding mastery. So there's a lot of lessons been learnt here, and you've reached a state of completion. And with that Sun card, I think you're feeling it, and you're feeling pretty glorious. And it could be with all these opportunities, this page, because one of them just might be exceptionally outstanding for you. And the reason I think it's potentially work is that Eight of Discs, because it's your a lot of your focus is on this practical side of life, which is so good, because that's what prevents us emotionally going to these extremes. You know, it's like having a channel, having a place of focus where you can put your energy. Love it. Very, very. I've seen these cards coming together about 20 times in 20 years. It's a very unusual combination. Okay, you then move on to two. I'm trying to get a meaning of these cards. I'm going to shuffle, okay? Ten of Discs, great money card, okay? That's the ultimate, okay? You go through all the discs and you get to the completion again, a bit like that World card, which means whatever opportunities that wand is, I think you've gone for it, and there's really good money news. This could be new job, new work, new housing, that sort of thing, something that's making you feel really good. It's with the Eight of Swords though, which is interesting, because the Eight of Swords is feeling a bit trapped, okay, and right next to the Eight of Swords is the Devil, trapped again. But I asked what was going on, and you got the Lover's card. Okay, so I'm going to come back to that. Please, just, I'm going to stay with the 10 and the 8. So the 8 is feeling a bit trapped. Okay, so you could be a bit trapped with having to focus so much on money. You could be a bit trapped around. You're just feeling trapped. And as for another card, and you've got the Star card. And this is what I'm picking up in your reading. There's a real potential for change here. And I'm not talking about superficial change. I'm talking about deep reprogramming. And all that means, deep reprogramming is changing your belief systems at a really core level, okay? So we change our belief systems about what we believe that we're worth, what we believe we deserve. You know, it's just that old CD that goes round in our mind that we learn through childhood, through growing up, as a sense of something is shifting around your thoughts, and mostly how you regard your own self. There's a real moving forward here, because, and that's just absolutely doubled the Star card. So after the Tower comes the Star, the healing, the new phase of your life, but risking vulnerability, faith. It's about, what do they call? Sorry, just get grace, because there's only so much you can do on your own, Scorpio. And after that, what we need is the energy of grace, and that energy of grace is what changes those beliefs for us and gives us that new beginning that we're all searching for. We're not all searching for it, but we're all searching to remove that trapped feeling and that energy of the devil, that energy that keeps us small, that keeps us very oppressed, very held down in our lives, okay? Ten of Cups, I think there's something happening around money here. Opportunities, the Sun, the Ten of Pentacles. But again, that sense of being trapped, but you've got the Star card. It's time to break the bonds. And that Eight of Swords, she's only tied through a piece of string, okay? It's not, it's almost saying this is time to liberate yourself, which I got immediately, because you end the week with the Devil and the Five of Swords, okay? So the Five of Swords is a decision to end a conflict, ultimately, okay? Bringing something to a conclusion. It's an ending, it's a change, but a change that's been difficult, okay? The Five of Swords is also about programming, and you got it with the Devil. There's something keeping you trapped here, okay? And it could be addiction to a substance, it could be to a person, it could, but it's very often just to a state of mind that doesn't really want you to liberate yourself and find that happiness. So I asked for, and the reason I said that is I asked for more cards, and you got the Lover's card here, okay? So I'm getting for some Scorpios, they're going to have to maybe set themselves free from a love relationship that's not been very good. For some, it might be setting yourself free from a state of mind that around what you're worth regarding relationships. You know, there's something that's been keeping you small and been keeping you trapped, like a little demon that's just going on and on and on, okay? It's definitely in your thinking, because you've got the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords, absolutely no doubt about it. And it's definitely to do with relationships, okay? And that Star card is the most beautiful omen that something wants to shift. You also got this Poised card, and this Poised card is someone who's ready for anything. It's a bit like the Fool card, someone who's gone back to that zero. And you're not going to get back to that zero unless we have a shifting in your thinking patterns, okay? And it's thinking patterns that are, oh, got you feeling trapped, that you can't move forward. And it only is a state of mind, basically. And I don't mean that in at all patronising, because we all get it at different... Some people might get it around being stuck in a job, but yours is to do with relationships, guys. I'm going to ask for another card. Quite an intense reading, but I like it. I like the changes that are going on within you, because I've seen them for quite a little while. Okay, Justice card. This is about peace being restored. That's what you want after the energy of the Devil. It's about moving back to balance after a state of unbalance. I think something's been holding you down, and it's either a person or it's a complex. And a complex is just a state of beliefs we have about ourselves. And that Justice card that's what I'm getting. There's a sense of something has the potential to come to an end here. And so you can restore harmony and get the life you deserve, basically, because you so deserve the best. Okay guys, I hope this helped, and I'll see you next week. Bye.